first episode of All Over the Place. This podcast is not like your typical podcast. It's very different. I'm not gonna be talking about everything that everybody else been talking about. It's very different. So yeah, it will be all over the place because I will be talking about everything, any and everything. Nothing is off topic. Yeah, this is a safe space. It's my space, and I get to talk about what I want, and I don't feel like I should put myself in a box and have a niche to where I can't talk about things that I want to talk about. So, yeah, that's why it's called All Over the Place. You guys, this is the first episode. You will see why it is called All Over the Place. There's a reason why I named it that. Um, so today I wanted to start off with like a very heavy topic. I know a lot of people will not agree with everything that I will have to say, but somebody have to say it. Um, yeah, growing up Haitian. That will be the topic today. Growing up Haitian. Yeah. Um, so growing up in a Haitian household, we all know it's tough. We go tough skin because that's just what it is. We're so used to all the verbal abuse, emotional abuse, um, physical abuse, mental abuse, SA abuse. Thank God I didn't have to go through that one. But yeah, it's a lot. A lot of people that I know went through all of that, and we just take it. We just take it. That's because it's normal, you know. But it's not normal when you really think about it. I feel like a lot of Haitian people need therapy. They need to go to therapy, and it's not talked about enough. Therapy in a Haitian household is not talked about enough. The parents, especially, they need therapy. The children need therapy. We all need therapy. But I know there's a lot, not in all Haitian household, and I know there's a lot of love, but it's not shown. It's not always shown because that's just not how we grew up, like hugging each other, telling each other that we love them, and all of that. That's just not us. That's not what we do. We know that we care about each other. We know that we love each other, but that's just not what we do. We don't show it. I mean, we show it, but we don't say it. And sometimes we don't show it because we like our parents are so tough, and they had to be tough, I guess, because they didn't. I'm sure they went through a lot too. They didn't. Their parents didn't show them love, so they don't know how to show love. It's like that's how they grew up. So and that's how they raise your kids to be tough. They show their love in a different way. Like, oh, I'm going to work. I'm doing this for you and that, so you can go to school, and that's how they show their love. But that's the only way they know how to show their love because that's how they grew up and that's what they saw growing up. So, like Haitian parents, honestly, I honestly feel like not all Haitian parents. Like I would say 85%. I know that percentage is very high. They all should be going to therapy, some kind of therapy, because they went through a lot. The trauma, it's a lot. Haitian parents, they are very tough, very judgmental. They criticize you about any and every little thing, and we just sit there and take it. And I think that when we get older, we go tough skin, but deep down inside there are a lot of things that they say to us and do to us that are hurtful, and we just supposed to take it. Whatever they throw at us, we're supposed to take it, and that's not normal, and it's not talked about enough. um with the mothers, with the relationship with the daughter and the mother and the daughter, I don't know what it is. I know it's not in just Haitian household, but it's like sometimes I feel like it's like they're jealous of their daughter in a way. It's like their daughter didn't. It's like it's like they didn't. It's like there's some kind of jealousy there because their daughters are doing things that they didn't do as a young as a teenager or as a young adult. And I feel like they're jealous of that. It's like deep down inside they're kind of jealous because they're very judgmental and they criticize every single little thing. Is that supposed to be tough love? I don't know. It's like they judge every little thing you do. Like it's like nothing is ever good enough. It's like I've seen so many times like on TikTok where like people share their like a message they would send to their mom. You know, like for example, they would be like, "What you think of my hair or my outfit?" And then they will not even say, "Oh, you look nice," or they will look at everything else in the picture and be like, "Oh, why are you wearing this?" Or "What's wrong with your shoes?" Or why is your breast out like that?" It's like that was not what we wanted. Like the person wanted to hear. They said, "What do you think of my hair?" That's all it is. But they're looking at everything. But we joke and laugh about it. But it's like, it's like why can't you just give a nice compliment, give a nice compliment and be like, okay, thank you. It's very frustrating. It's very frustrating. It's like, okay, what do you think of my hair? Oh, it's nice. But they don't even say that. They don't even say, okay, your hair looks nice. It's like, oh, why is your breast out? Why are you wearing that? The dress is so short. Or why are you wearing why are you wearing high heels with this? It's like they're judging everything else and forget what the question was. I don't know. I feel like deep down inside there's some kind of like jealousy there. They kind of envy you because you out here living your life. You're independent. Like when they were growing up in Haiti, they was not independent. At your age in your 20s, you doing whatever you want to do, but they wasn't doing whatever they wanted to do. They had to sacrifice a lot, and we get that. But again, we didn't actually be here. They had to sacrifice a lot, and most of them had to stay at home and raise the kids, and never had time for themselves. And it's like their youth just went and gone. They never had to like enjoy their youth, and that's why I see a lot of them now in their 60s. That's when they're trying to be demoiselle and trying to saute corde. you know um yeah, because they didn't get a chance to like enjoy their 20s because they were busy raising children. Yes, and I get that, but it's like I feel that's why that's what I'm saying. Like they need therapy because all that trauma, all that stuff that they went through, they never talked about it. They just take it. Their husband probably had like other wives or the girlfriends, and they just take everything and just sacrifice a lot. Most of them didn't get to go to school or high school, college. They didn't even get to enjoy life because they were raising us, and we get that. But why? It's like in a way, it's like they're taking out on us. It's kind of like because if we going out, they like, oh, you going out? Oh, you doing this? You doing that? You need to do it. Yeah, we need to enjoy ourselves. We get it. You care, but at the same time, we don't want to hear the criticism every single day. It's like you can tell them anything. Like everything is always negative. They're never positive about anything. Everything is always negative. Like again, I'm not here to bash like Haitian parents, Haitian moms, but it's like, yeah, deep down inside, there's something else going on. It cannot just be tough love. There's something else going on, and they need to get help. And I'm pretty sure there are a lot of Haitian therapists out there that would be able that would like to sit with some of them and talk it out. I'm sure of it. So maybe that's why we need more Haitian therapists for these old Haitian parents. I mean, I didn't need to say old, but um, yeah. So again, the criticism comes from somewhere else. It's not just tough love. It's not just looking out for us. There's a reason why they always so judgmental. Everything we do, the way we dress, the way we talk, the kind of person we want to date. Like it's like we can have fun. It's like go to school, go to work, go to church, come home, and that's it. It's like, yeah, I know you're looking out for us, but at the same time, I feel like deep down inside there's something else going on. They are jealous, envious. That's why like I feel like a lot of Haitian mother and daughters don't get along. They always going at it because there's something else going on there, and I feel like it's not talked about enough. And the fathers, most of the fathers, they are laid back. Not all of them. The ones that are not laid back, it's like a nightmare. I didn't grow up with my father, thank God. Um, it's like most of them are laid back. If you were to send them a picture of yourself, I'm pretty sure they'll be, oh, you look nice, oh, you look beautiful, and then go about their day. But the moms, they like mm, trying to find something negative to say. They cannot just give you a compliment. And again, we joke about that. Oh, oh, that's how Haitian parents are. They all went to the same high school. It's like all Haitian parents are the same. Oh, we laugh about it, ha 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 ha. But it's not funny when you think about it. It's not funny. So yeah, that a lot of us, we kind of brush it off, but that's why sometimes we get so frustrated with them, and then they don't understand where that anger is coming from. It's all the you just beating the person down, and the thing about Haitian parents is they think they can say anything to you, and you just sit there and just take it. You take it. The moment you say something back, now they have to remind you about everything they have ever done for you. Oh yeah, I've oh, I have to say this in Creole because yeah, I can express that better in Creole. Many petit ici, it's like they're saying like you're ungrateful. Many petit ici, and then this is how they will pay you. Oh, this and that, disrespecting you, but they don't think about all the stuff they've been saying to you for years and years, just beating you down and down and down. Finally, when you decide to stand up for yourself, it's a problem. It's a problem. It's like, no, you need help. Again, I'm not here to talk bad about Haitian parents. I know how Haitian parents are. They care about their children. I know they show it in a very weird way. They don't. Most of them don't hug their children. They don't say "I love you." They're not affectionate, and it's not their fault because they didn't grow up like that. Most of the time, their parents had to go and make money. They didn't have time to be hugging and doing any of that. So I get it. Most of them didn't grow up in a affectionate house, so they don't know how to show emotions and affections and stuff like that. They don't know how to show it. So I don't blame them, but I mean, some of them been in America for how long now, and they still have that Haitian thing. I don't even know how to call it. It's like they still act like they're in Haiti. It's like they still, I don't know. It's hard to explain, but yeah, they're not Americanized. That's what I'm trying to say. Some of them been here for like 40 years. I'm like, you know, this is not Haiti. You can't think like that, act like that. I know the way you grew up is very different, but this is a whole new world, a whole new age. Like, yeah. So, like I said, I know a lot of people are going through it with their Haitian parents, and there's a lot of resentment going on, a lot of frustrations. I try to understand. I try to be like put myself in their shoes and try to understand, but sometimes it's a lot. It's too much, and I know I've seen it online where people get very frustrated with their parents, and yeah, we love our parents, we do, but it's like enough is enough. You know, it's like the mental abuse, the emotional abuse, it's a lot. It's a lot, and I know like growing up in a Haitian household can mess up a lot of people, and it's not talked about enough. It can affect their relationships. Yeah, the way I grew up, I didn't grow up in an affectionate household. So yeah, it did affect my when I started like dating and stuff. It did affect my dating life because I didn't know how to be like all lovey dovey because I didn't see that growing up. I didn't see like all lovey dovey and kissing and holding hands and stuff like that. I only saw that in movies, so I didn't see that growing up. So I was very rough for a very long time, and now I would say I'm very like soft and feminine when the person like give me the space to be that. So yeah, it's tough. That's why a lot of Haitian women they are very rough and tough. Maybe it's in the DNA as well, but the way we grew up not seeing that. So it's like it's hard to be affectionate, and that's why a lot of young Haitian moms, they're not affectionate towards their kids. And my daughter, she's very super affectionate, so that kind of brought that side out of me too, which kind of helped me be more affectionate in my dating life, which is kind of weird because she's always so lovey-dovey and kissing me and stuff like that. So yeah, so she kind of brought that side out of me in a way too, which is yeah. So yeah, so I feel for them. I feel for Haitian parents. I know they sacrifice a lot in Haiti and you know to bring us here in America. And the ones that were born here, you know, that's good because you don't have to hear about how they brought you here. How they brought you here and sacrificed a lot and they could have left you in Haiti. It's like, okay, when when will I ever repay you? How can I ever repay you? Like, thank you, but how many times are you going to remind me of that? How many times? How many times? How many times are you going to remind me that okay, you brought me from Haiti? Okay, thank you, but it's like it's like a debt that I will never be able to pay. It's like how long am I gonna still? It's like every with Asian parents, it's like every time they ask you for a favor or anything, it could be anything, and then you can say no. Every time you say no, it's like they remind you of bringing you to America. Yeah, I've seen it. I've seen it online. I've went through it myself. It's like okay, we get it. Thank you, but yeah. So I know it's a tough topic. It's like we don't want to air our dirty laundry to other people, but I'm pretty sure it's not only in the Haitian household. I'm pretty sure a lot of Caribbean people go through the same thing. Even African American go through the same thing. I'm sure, not like exactly like us, but I'm sure a lot of other people go through it. But in the Haitian household, therapy is not talked about enough or at all. I don't think. Like I honestly feel like this is something like if you whoever's watching, you should talk to your parents about that. Like go talk to someone, not your pastor, not your pastor, someone else, a professional, like a professional, not your sister. Anyway, they only most of them only know how to gossip. If we being honest, they only know how to gossip. If we being honest, they only know how to gossip. So yeah, talk to your parents. Maybe some of them will listen and go talk to someone and let all that stuff out. I feel like there's so much anger, there's so much trauma, there's so much going on with them. They should talk to somebody. Like let it go, let it all out. It's been built up for many years, and I feel especially I feel like the single Haitian moms are worse than the ones that are married because they don't have nothing else going on. So they like in their children's business and they criticize more. Like when you're dating somebody, it's kind of like they criticize more because they don't have nothing going on. I'm not trying to be mean or anything like that, but it's like I don't know. They need to have something going on. Like, they need something. They need to do something. They need to seek help. is tough. That's a tough conversation to have with your parents. And then the thing about it is, I don't think it. The thing is, we don't want to come off disrespectful. That's the thing with the Haitian household. It's like your parents can say whatever they want to say to you. They can do whatever they want to do to you, but you can't do anything. You just, like I said, you just take it. But I think we should, yeah, talk to them more and be like, you need help. Straight up tell them that you need help. They're gonna be offended, obviously, because they think they're perfect. God left and live. God left them in charge, and they think they can't do no wrong. But somebody gonna have to start doing something. Tell them you need help. You need to talk to somebody. You have a lot going on, and maybe it can stop. Like maybe it's not gonna go to the next generation because something needs to be done. We need therapy as well. With all that we go through, with all the frustration, with all the abuse that we go through and the trauma, and we don't talk about it. We just don't talk about it. We just push it under the rug, and nobody ever says anything because we don't want to come off rude, disrespectful, or ungrateful. Because they remind us every single day what they have done for us, what they have sacrificed for us. We get it. We didn't ask to be here, but we here. Um, you don't have to keep reminding us about it every single day. So I think that's why we don't talk about it enough. And then when it gets to a point where we leave home, and that's why a lot of people don't have a good relationship with their Haitian parents because finally I'm free from the abuse and the trauma and all of it. I'm free and I'm gone. And then now they complain, they're calling the whole world because you don't call them, you don't come around, and they don't see anything. They don't. It's like they're perfect. They can't do any wrong. So it's kind of like everything is always on you. It's like, yeah, take a look at yourself. Really take a look at yourself and see why your children are not coming around. There's a reason they're not coming around, but they can't do no wrong, so they can't see that. With all the abuse, with all the stuff that was going in that household, there's a reason they're not coming back around. Sexual, SA abuse. There's a lot of people that went through that, and then especially the mother always stay with the husband, or nobody ever talk about it, but it happens. Not just in the Haitian household, it happens in a lot of household, and you just shove it under the rug. Nobody ever talk about it. So yeah, there's a lot going on, and we don't talk about it. We find humor in it. We're trying to make it funny, but it's not funny. It's not funny. We need therapy. We are traumatized, and so are they. Yeah, we all should be going to therapy because it is very tough growing up in a Haitian household, having Haitian parents, and especially the strict Haitian parents, the judgmental ones. They criticize everything. There's a reason why they're doing that. Deep down inside, there's something going on with them, and I really wish they would get help. And that's my wish for them. And if you are listening and watching this, you're gonna have to find a way to bring up this topic in the most respectful way possible because it needs to be done. It has to stop somewhere. Somebody has to say something. Something has to be done because I've seen it so many times online. People are just like resenting their parents, their Haitian parents, because of all of the stuff that I've just talked about, and nobody's doing anything about it. We don't want to say anything because we don't want to be too disrespectful because everything is disrespectful to them. You can never have a healthy conversation with a Haitian parent because everything is disrespectful, and that's the problem. They need somebody. A professional need to sit down with them and say, "Shut up and listen. You're not always right. Listen. You don't know everything. Nobody knows everything." And that's the problem. They think they know everything. They think they know it all. They've been on earth for 100 years. They know everything. Their children can't tell them nothing. And that's the problem. And that's why a A lot of y'all kids resent y'all. If y'all listening and watching this, yes, a lot of y'all kids resent y'all because y'all think y'all know everything and y'all judgmental, y'all criticize everything. Y'all can never give a compliment. Everything is negative. So yeah, that's it. I just had to get that out of my chest. I know it's the first episode. I didn't mean to come this heavy, but I feel like I had to get it out of the way. I had to get this out of the way because it's been so heavy on my mind and I wanted to talk about it. I've seen so many people going through this online and people think it's funny and some people say, oh, you shouldn't. I seen a girl posted her mom about her mom being a hoarder and just the house was crazy, filthy, and people were like, "Oh, you shouldn't post your mom and everything." Yes, I understand that she shouldn't have done that, but you guys don't know the frustration. I be been going through this for so many years, and she just snapped, and she just snapped. You know, it can be very tough having parents like that. You know, we shouldn't judge what she's going through. Yeah, I mean, you shouldn't have done that and post your mother's house out there like that. But yeah, you know, in a way, I get it. In a way, you know, I kind of get it. You don't know how long she's been going through that, and especially she said she had been SA in the house, emotional abuse, mental abuse, physical abuse. Yeah, she went through a lot, so maybe that was her last straw, like to just snap. You know, oh, at the end of the day, they're still your mom. That's still your mom. Yeah, at the end of the day, that's still your mom. But people always, so it's like there's no accountability. You just they can do whatever, right? Anyway, that's when therapy comes in. I cannot stress this enough. So yeah, that's it for this episode. Yeah, very first episode. It was kind of heavy, but I needed that to be out there. I needed that to be out of my system and move on. I'm pretty sure the next the next coming up episodes will be a little better, or yeah, I'm sure of it. But yeah, so yeah, talk to your parents, and if you are Haitian parents and you are watching this, get help. Yeah, get help. I'm pretty sure there are Haitian therapists out there. If you really want to get help, I'm pretty sure they are out there. So yeah, get help. It will be better for everybody, even for you, to get all of that stuff out. All that stuff you've been keeping in for years and years. Get it all out. Get it all out. And that is it for today. That's all I got for today. So I'll see you guys later. I'll see you on the next episode.